What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. All right, we're live. We're looking at Bitcoin. Bitcoin's out here trying to ruin our day, but honestly, it's not that big a deal. You can see we've been trading in this little range here for a hot minute, and I mean real hot minute. And we're yeah, we pulled back to support. These altcoins though, big moves. I mean, big moves. So we're going to be looking at the altcoins. We're going to be doing a little deeper dive into Bitcoin, seeing if this is going to be a real pullback or if they're just pulling our leg. I think they're pulling our leg. I think they're pulling our leg. Anyways, let's get rid of. You know what? We're gonna get rid of everything. We're gonna redo the entire Bitcoin chart, get a fresh look, because that's what I like to do. Get a fresh look. It helps me think. It helps me see things clearly. So that's what I'm going to do. So opening up, we're going to go out to the weekly, find our support resistances for Bitcoin. This helps me a lot when it comes to making decisions in all my trades. Sometimes you just got to clear out the noise. Clear out the noise. So you can see right now, Bitcoin, we broke above that level of resistance. We have overhead resistance. We are trying to break above, but we've been bumping into that nonstop. Weekly, you have this death cross that I feel like everybody's making way too big a deal on. Honestly, just way too big a deal. I don't understand it. Then you got these wick lows down here, as well as the candle body close right here. So that's a nice little pocket where we could end up running. We could. Let's go down to the daily. Let's drop it down to the daily. Now on the daily, you can see we were in this consolidation pattern for a while. Same as a lot of the altcoins, but we were in this consolidation pattern right here. We broke out of it, obviously. However, the thing I'm going to point out here is why I'm still bullish, and I think this is just a temporary setback because people are afraid. They're afraid of greatness. That's all I'm saying. But falling wedges, when they do break out to the upside, you do have a measured move that you expect to hit. Like, you expect it. You're not going to go in a straight line, but you expect to get there. And that is to get up here to $26,460 on this chart. That is, I mean, at that point, you're kind of in no man's land. Would not surprise me to overextend a little bit, get to 28,700, but I digress. We do have this candle low close over here, which could pose a problem, 26,750, but that's why I think we're going to keep going up. Now, what have we seen lately? We have seen sideways price action while the RSI is resetting. This is extremely, extremely bullish, in my opinion. Never financial advice. But we can see we have been putting in technical higher lows. Technical higher lows. Technically, we're gonna get on the microscope here, right here. Higher, 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 still higher lows, higher wicks, higher everything. But if we were to mark this out, I would mark it out just like this. Personally speaking, I would mark it out just like that because that's the trend we happen to be sitting on. We are regarding as support at the moment based off this candle low and this candle low on the daily. I'm utilizing bearish candles just because that's our sell pressure. We just keep holding. However, one day that could end. It could end. But we are forming a bit of a broadening wedge. By a bit, I mean like a massive broadening wedge. However, broadening wedges, they have some interesting targets. Actually, if you don't even want it, I don't like that. I like to go with the second one. Personally, that's just what I like to do. Doesn't seem to do me too dirty, but yeah, nice touches here. Nice touches. I know some people would make it much wider. I just doesn't look right to me. I don't like it much wider. I like it like this. Now, we do have this flat level of support. Flat level of support from the daily candle bodies right here. So we're gonna make these a little thicker so we can You can get a better idea of what the overhead, underhead, things, major overhead resistance. There we go. And you know what? Let's even make these a different color. Let's make these a different color. There we go. So now we have a nice clean picture of what to see. Interestingly enough, if we happen to have a bearish breakdown, I would expect support on this level. So anywhere between in this tiny little pocket, I would expect support. Just my thoughts. You guys can decide on your own what you think. We do not have a bearish engulfing. We actually have a bullish engulfing daily candle as well, which is furthering the level of support situation. So I think this is just a mild pullback. Everyone is freaking out right now. Oh, that's why my eyes hurt. Oh, goodness. Didn't realize I didn't have my blue light glasses on. So everybody's freaking out right now. Relax. Chill. Bitcoin farts. Causes altcoins to just die off. It's crazy. However, on this 4-hour time frame, you can see from all the way back here, we've been putting in bearish divergence. Hidden bearish divergence. Which technically started to play out. So what we really need to do in the short term, we do have a level of resistance right here that is slowing us down. Right there. We need to break above that level of resistance. So we're going to bring this down to a 2. We're going to call it, it's slowing us down. Slowing down the progress. We need to break above and backtest, hold as support before going higher. My price target is not only to get above this 43, but I would expect it to go higher than that. Possibly around this 25 range, just because you would come up, test the top before coming down. And overall, I think we will bounce around in here for a while before coming back down to this level at 22,300. I don't think today's that day that we're going to see it. I don't think today's the day. I could be wrong. I don't bat 1,000. Just doesn't feel like that aggressive of a move. It doesn't. You can see negative momentum is building. However, we still are not, even on the 1 hour, we're still not putting in that bearish divergence to show a lot more sell pressure. So the momentum for sellers, it's just, in my opinion, it's not strong enough. I believe this is just allowing a lot of these altcoins that have taken off tremendously to get a little breather, catch their breath, grab some Cheetos, maybe a Gatorade before they get to running again. It's a long marathon out here. It's a long marathon. They've just been sprinting up the mountain. It's wild. But that's what I believe is happening. All right, from there, we have looked at Bitcoin. Bitcoin looks okay until we get a confirmed breakdown and backtest of this level of support we have been regarding as support, as resistance. I am still bullish on Bitcoin. Still bullish. Now let's go ahead and look at some honorable mentions. I made videos about these. We're going to start off with the real gem, Rose. Yeah, no one's ever heard me say that one. Rose? No one even knows what Rose is anymore. But Rose happens to be Oasis Network. Yeah, Oasis Network. Interesting little thing here. I called it out last night as it was about to shoot out. Anybody who jumped in on the trade, you could have enjoyed the 13% rise, as well as if you were paying attention close enough, you could have actually shorted it because Bitcoin fell. Anyways, you are at a very technical entry because you're backtesting what was once resistance as support. Your daily is getting a little overcooked. However, when you end up looking at these basement level prices, you can see crazy moves. As soon as you break above this level of resistance in which you have to backtest. Now I'm going to dive into this a little bit deeper, but you're going to see the importance of the pullback that we just had. Why I'm saying a lot of these tokens just needed a little breather. Now, we're looking at Rose, aka Oasis Network. We can see in history, this level, all you do, as soon as you break it and you hold above it, you shoot straight up. Come straight down, you go straight up. Come straight down, you go straight up. What's stopped this thing from going straight up? Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing. So there's a profit taking level right here based off of a measured move from going parabolic. Anyways, you can also see on the daily you have tons of room to run. Tons of room to run. On the daily time frame, this thing is just it's a precious little gem. You you decide to trade it, you make some money from it, and you move on. Never financial advice. Only my opinion. Only my opinion. Don't you ever take this as financial advice. Now here is where it gets a little sticky because you broke out, you back tested it once. I was actually watching this thing as a back test. It flashed down to back test it. Now you tried to back test it again. However, too many buyers were sitting there waiting. Could not touch again. If this 4-hour candle closes next 44 minutes like this, I believe we are going to get a bullish engulfing and possibly make our move. It could happen extremely fast. That's why I'm actually trading this asset. Who am I kidding? It's probably a scam. I'm not going to call it an asset. It's probably a scam, but this scam can make us some money. It can. And by Jim, it might. It just might. Who knows? We're going to see. We are going to see. But on the 4-hour, you have room to run. You are hitting your trend line on the relative strength index. You have given yourself a bit of room on the stochastics. Let's go down to the 1-hour. The 1-hour looks sauced up to me. You hit the neutral zone. You are dragging your butt on the ground when it comes to the stochastics. Stochastic RSI. Whew. You can also see on the 1-hour, you hit it once, twice, 3 times, utilizing it as support. This is turning into a very decent support right now. So I'm expecting Rose to not only hit this measured move, which is based off this trend and continuation to the upside, but I do expect it to get the 85% gains. I guess it might be slightly higher. Whatever. Yeah, 85.72% gains for Rose, aka Oasis Network. Anyone who saw my video last night and you heard me say it, you need that stop loss below 6258. If you decided to listen, you're welcome. You're welcome. Now I have this alert set up for if we do happen to break below support, well, you'd expect it to come back down to this level of support and test it one more time. However, if you don't, well, guess what? You're coming down here. So keep your eyes peeled on Rose. Low liquidity S-Coin could make some serious gains in the near future. Serious gain potential. If you're a part of the Discord, you saw this one in the Discord this morning. If you're a part of the Discord. Now, you have these 2 measured moves. First one hit. Almost. We almost hit it. So we did break bearish. We back tested bearishly. We came down. We have a support level sitting here. I literally said in the post, I can bring it up. I'm going to bring it up because you know what? Some people just don't believe it. Some people just don't believe it. Here's the post right here. Well, RDR about to catch some support. I personally would be looking to touch the 16071. However, I believe if you believe the 50 simple moving average will hold, then put a stop loss just below it. Target is 61% upside afterwards. This is what I posted. Here's the picture. It's right there. It was before the drop. So, what did we see? What did we see? We not only fell down below it, we back tested it as resistance, we came all the way down to support. Here's that 1671 number, barely wicked below it. If you're lucky, we will test it one more time. If you're lucky. Now, speaking of back testing a former resistance as support, And this is showing it is strong support because they are not letting that price drop down much further, are they? We're going to find out what happens on these 4-hour candles, because on the next 4-hour candle, you still have room to fall. We will find out if we, because noted, the regular standard retracement for a rising megaphone pattern is to test the bottom of the megaphone, where you happen to coincide with a lot of trading here. Was resistance, turned to support, then we moved. We even back tested the support after moving up. Would not surprise me to test that level one more time. That down there would be a great entry. However, considering it was a megaphone, there is a second move, and that would be to test the 100 simple moving average on the 4-hour. So 23% more gains from that breakout. That could happen. We're going to wait and see what the daily has to offer. I know the stock market's been struggling today, so I think that's partially what's going on. But also, this level coincides with this trading. Former resistance, flips support. So you can see the trend here. Render does not look bad at all. Anybody who's trying to tell you it does, I would say they are lying. They are liars. So you're in this parabolic trend. If you do come down and you touch the trend, I mean, I don't know much better of an entry than touching this parabola you're in. But short-term target after touching, you are looking to test this level at $2.13 once again. Then after that, the break to the upside would be $3.04. Considering the momentum we've been seeing, I do think today is just a little pullback day, just a mild red day, so then everybody can get your entries, take your profits, and then we can get back to the show. But if this continues, we do have our downside targets. Keep that in mind. If it continues, we have downside targets. Anyways, I did post about Matic. So Matic has actually been holding very strong. You are testing resistance right now. You are in this rising wedge pattern. You tried to breach it once, couldn't do it. But 4 hours getting into that overbought territory. So it doesn't surprise me that you're running into some issues. However, if you're in this trade already and you got in down here, I wouldn't take profit until minimum 173 and then maximum $1.86. If the markets do decide to run up, I could see Matic very quickly getting this last, what is this? From where you're sitting, 31% upside. Very quickly. Now, those backtest ideas, because we were talking about render. I made a video about this the other day. Did I know this pullback was going to come? Nope. Didn't have a clue. No idea. I wasn't staring at the charts like this. I just got alerts that, like, hey, things are happening. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Let me go look at the chart. And then I saw red. Sea of red. I was like, wow. There's opportunity out here. So, here's another great opportunity. We have FTM. So I marked this out because we did form this small little channel. We backtested former resistance as support, came up, tried to break out of this downtrend here, could not because Bitcoin decided to rug pull us a little bit. But now if you look at us, we are backtesting both levels of support as support once again. So anyone who did not get in on FTM, if you see the daily candle hold above this level at 53,043, that is your entry. That is your chance to buy, accumulate, do whatever, because I do believe this train is about to leave for 71% upside. I do believe that can happen. It is not uncommon to see sell-offs right before large gains. Not uncommon. Not financial advice either. Chart advice. Based off the chart, because it's all entertainment. I'm going to keep saying it. You have 35 minutes left on this 4-hour candle. You have nothing but room to run to the upside. The only worry that we have is the daily. The only worry is the daily. Bullish engulfing, possible. If you do stop out below this level of support, it will now flip to resistance because you have bearish engulfing candle on top of that, and that would be a sign of a fake out, which then your next level of support is all the way down here at 39 cents, 39,284. That's your next level of support. Maybe you stop a bit short on these candle closes, but that would be your next level of support. And reason, why is that support? What? Do I need to redo this chart? Oh my goodness. No, I don't, because I did it on the weekly. So the reason why that's a level of support is because of the weekly. It's because of the weekly. Goodness gracious. Where are we at? Okay, there we are. So it's because of the weekly. On the week, you had a candle high close right here. This is the support level. Main support levels all the way down here. You're in nothingness. You are in the great nothingness. You're in the void. That's where you are. You're in the void. Because on the weekly, as you can tell, all you do is go straight up. All you do is go straight up. That's it. So right now, you're trying to go straight up. That's it. That's all. That's FTM. In a nutshell. Looking great. Also, you should have got in down here. You should have got in down here. This, anyone who took a long out yesterday and did not put a stop loss under this, well, you got hoodwinked. You got hoodwinked. But it does look good. It looks great in my opinion. Looks great. Fresh long right now. Wait for the daily candle. Wait for the daily. Because you don't know what's going to happen between right this moment and 4.5 hours from now. No idea what's going to happen. That's a big deal. FTM. I would love to get in more on this trade right now, but I have to wait for the daily. Gotta wait. Gotta wait. For all we know, markets are going to sell off tremendously in the next 30 minutes. For all we know. Heck, within the next 30 minutes. Could have happened. Jesus. GRT. GRT is doing something terrible. Oh, man. You have these candle high close. Okay, we're going to go out to the daily, see what kind of minimal amount we have. Nothing. Oh, no. Oh, your closest support is down here at 15.87. So that right there is where I would be looking to get into a fresh long. Oh boy. We're gonna change this to a dashed line. I'm gonna change it to yellow. Goodness. Goodness. So that's GRT. Well, as you know, you came straight down, and before you went straight up. There was nothing else to do. The only problem is now you're coming straight down again. Oh no. And your support level is so low. So low because you never back tested anything. Oh no. Oh no. You never back tested a thing. Nothing at all. It's argued this is your only level of support right now. Right there. That. This and that. Oh boy. Well, GRT, bless its soul. We're going to see what the traders are going to do with it. Because, holy guacamole. If we go down to the lower time frames, maybe we can find some sort of... Like, it's trying to form some support right now. So, maybe this happens. Maybe. But to take out a fresh long right now based off this level of support... You're rolling the dice. You're rolling the dice. You could try, but you're rolling the dice. You're going to need Bitcoin to go up. Just, you're gonna need it. Ugh, rolling the dice. That's, oh boy. Yeah, so that's GRT. What I would expect, I'm actually going to put an alert down here. I mean, noted, you are starting to get some wicks. Maybe it's going to start forming a structure. Wait for the structure to form before making any choices. Another one actually we need to look at is Ocean. Ocean Protocol. Ocean, it did break out of the consolidation pattern I thought it was going to stay in. Because noted, if you're in the Discord, I said wait for a breakout and a backtest before entering longs. It was said. Let's go ahead and look at Ocean. You can see what you're doing here. This is not good. This is terrible. You have this downward trend. So initially this is what I had. It was a nice bull flag. We came down, we backtested it once, tried backtesting it twice. Now we're falling over. You do have support down below. You do. Who's calling me? Somebody's calling me. I don't want to talk to them though. Anyways, you do have support down below. So, the nice part about this is one of those parabolic trends. Parabolic trends. Just like Rose, this has this nice red level of support. It's been going up. It has been going parabolic. It looks like it's just taking a breather, honestly. And out of all the AI plays, I think Ocean has taken like the least amount of gains. So on this back test, the back test is the golden opportunity to get into a trade. Noted, your upside potential after the back test, which I can get rid of this now. Sets invalidated. This doesn't matter. You have this level of resistance overhead. That will matter later because you could bounce around before taking off. But upon successful backtest and get these moving averages to get a little closer, this could be a very good entry because, simply put, come out to the daily to get this measured move because it's kind of nasty. It's kind of nasty. Overhead resistance is up there at 70 cents. Measured move after breakout is going to be this dotted line right here. Right here at 6571. That's the measured move. And if the AI plays start playing out how they have been once again, could be a good bet. Could be a good bet. But remember, it's a bet. It is just a bet. Your main support level is right here. These two green lines. These green lines that mean go. Right there. That's your main support. So to think that this level will hold, you are betting. Get your stop loss down below it, below this red line. But remember, you are taking a gamble. Keep that in mind. Your entry was back here, over here. As soon as you came out, you back tested. That was your entry. Everyone inside of Discord saw me say it. And they got to ride this up for the first measured move. Now you're coming back for the second? Oh, boy. So, yeah. Reason why I know you could have ridden that up is because I did it. I did it. I enjoyed it. It was great. Now I'm waiting for the next entry. We have 26 minutes left in this 4-hour candle. Oh, coverage of the market's always fun on these pullback days. But I'm surprised I haven't gotten any panic yet. No messages, no nothing. So I'm really surprised. OP is like the ugly stepchild that doesn't want to do anything. So let's go ahead and check out OP. Oh, boy. Bitcoin's pulling back a little harder right now. Uh-oh. Now we got to check in on Rose. I'm going to check in on Rose, and I'm going to go look at OP. The render's coming down a little bit more. Nice. All right, Rose, how we doing? How we doing, Rose? How we doing, Rose? Rose out here trying desperately hard to break out. Trying so hard. It wants it. It wants it. This is like watching a kid run up a muddy hill, I swear. They're just digging their feet in, trying. It's just not working. By the way, for Rose, I posted it last night. Yeah, just... You are on the back test. You are on top of the back test. Provided it holds... Lot of upside potential. Lot of upside potential. Alright, let's go back to OP. I want to know if we can get into OP soon or not. OP. I might have to clean. Oh, P, no. No, OP did something really bad. Really, really bad. It broke its Oh, no. You're going to 4 hour candle close? Oh, this is probably because the daily's too overbought, but oh boy. OP, your entry now, if you can hold, is $2.51 because you are breaking below your old support. OP. What a shame. What a shame. We can get rid of all of this now because that does not matter anymore. Wowzers. OP having so much trouble over its previous all-time high. So much trouble. This is probably all the buyers who got in right here getting out right now. They're like, we waited forever for this. I'm done with this token. It's crap. Not realizing what just happened, but okay, it's fine. It's fine. No, actually, your daily, it's completely overbought. Went way too fast. Look at this. Look at this 50 simple. That 50 simple moving average needs to come up. Your support level is actually down here. You would expect the pullback to wick down and at least touch the 786 at 2444. You'd expect it. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm just saying you would expect it. So, yeah. I mean, you could even come as low as this dotted line here, which is a candle high from August 4th. You could come as low as this yellow dotted line. That yellow dotted line is a place in which I find to be very interesting. If we hit that level, I'm probably going to go long. Just because we've been up above it for so long, I would expect we find a lot of support at that level. Because it was a former peak before this or after this nonsense. So it was a former peak. I do believe it will be regarded as such. I mean, as long as Bitcoin doesn't do anything crazy, I do believe it would. So if you were thinking of entering into trades on OP right now, your advantage at the moment is to the downside. You still need to get back into the neutral zone for your daily. Your stochastics are starting to curve over on the daily. Your 4 hour still has some room to fall. You are below your 50 simple moving average. Noted, you would actually have to have a stop loss above 297 because you could come back up to 297 before falling further. So you need a pretty high stop loss. But considering what's happening right now, if this poses to be resistance once again, you're toast. You're toast. Absolute toast. Like toaster strudel toast. So yeah, have your alert set for anywhere between 250 and this 230 level. Have your alerts set. FTM, are you getting worried yet? Are you getting worried you're not going to hold support? Are you worried? Good. That's what we want you to be, is worried. Stay worried, my friends. Stay worried. AVAX posted about that recently. AVAX is just doing its thing, maintaining this support. Right down here. That's where I said to get in. Stop loss below this level. Right here at 1873. That, hey, we're still doing it. I mean, we have so many levels of support here. We got the 1952. We got the downtrend. We got the uptrend. Lots of support for AVAX. So I can see how it's very hard for the sellers to push this thing down further, which also means it's giving it way more merit. 20% upside. Still the target. Still the target. Active trade setup. Just waiting. When bids? When bids? When buy? When cupcake? Ocean's trying to find some bids right now. It looks like the market is trying to find some bids leading into the end of this 4 hour candle. I shall not be swayed by your temptation. Immutable X actually is one token I wanted so bad to get into. Let's see if I can. Almost. Almost. Immutable X. So Immutable X, I don't think I posted about this. I was looking at it one day and the move already started. I did not get in on the trade because I saw it late, but we did have this nice move, bull flag and bull pull. This was a fantastic move. Hit the perfect measurement. Now you're pulling back. The only thing is, where are we gonna stop, man? Also, another thing you gotta realize, you're up 195% off the lows, off the initial breakout. You did your entire measured move. Now, since you already made that measured move, it wouldn't surprise me if you come all the way back down to 71 cents, 71.87. Would not surprise me one bit. Area where you would look to find a little bit of support, you're already below this level, so you'd look to, in this chop range right here, 85 cents, which would also coincide with the chop that you found right here. So if it wants to do me a huge favor, just come down to this 50 simple and then start going again, I'm okay with that. I'm okay. We do have a supply line that we technically started putting in. Started right here. Supply line. So this yellow line, we'd also be looking to get a little bounce off of. Just like it did right here. So we would be looking to come down, touch the yellow line to get going. So on that yellow line drop, that's where we would be looking to enter. Seeing if it holds. Tight stop loss right below it. Tight stop loss right below it. Very tight. Because this thing could continue to the downside. We're actually going to put in an alert because I want in. Maybe I just want cookies, but I want in. Flow. Flow actually had a great run up. Now currently trying to hold. So this is a level of support. You're trying to get to 137.20. If you can manage to break above 137.20 and hold, flow token gets a lot more interesting at that point. A lot more interesting. 137 to 320. There's nothing in here. There's nothing in there. We go out to the weekly. There's absolutely nothing in there. You started, as soon as you dropped below this level and backtested it as resistance, you came straight to the bottom. As soon as you backtested as support, held support, straight to the top. What would stop you from getting back above it, backtesting as support, then going straight to the top again? What would stop you? Nothing. That's what. Nothing at all. It's absolutely insane. This weekly stochastic is a little overheated, but you're still oversold territory on the relative strength index. Your stochastic on the weekly doesn't matter. No one cares. No one cares. Your daily, people they kind of care. But you can see, just like Bitcoin, you've been trading sideways, resetting your indicators. Looks like tomorrow, 4 p.m. Looking like tomorrow, with this bullish divergence, sellers getting exhausted, triple, quadruple bullish divergence on the MACD, on the daily, significant time frame, on the daily. Looks like flow token's ready to go. It looks like it. Just saying. Just throwing it out there. Looks like it. I don't know for certain. I don't have a crystal ball. I'm just saying what it looks like. And then on top of that, we did put in this level of support. We hit it once, we hit it twice. Now it looks like we're hitting that higher low. Which basically means, hey, we're not only above the 100 simple moving average on the daily, but it does look like we are ready to test the 200. It does look like we're getting ready to go test it. Flow token, possible 27% rise. Possible. Not saying it will. I'm saying it's possible. And then if you do pull back, you're looking to get back in right here. 96.40. 96.40. Possible. Not guaranteed. Possible. Just need that to be clear. It's possible. Possible. Because this pesky little resistance. pesky little resistance. It's really holding you back. Really holding you back. Somebody needs to get their flow right. You know, just get some Emperor's New Groove out there or something. I don't know. I don't know what you need. But you can see right there. Tried so hard, broke down. 4 hour tells you all. Tells it all. Tells it all. But the 4 hours also telling you, hey, we're about to go get some Gatorade. We're ready to come back at you. We are ready. We have this supply line that's helping us out just a little bit. Just a little bit. We got a nice supply line right here. Nice supply line. That supply line could save you. No, you break that supply line, you're straight down. Straight down. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. You're going down. Going down. Anyways, flow token. I'm kind of on Flow's side here. If you didn't get the message, Flow looks good. Flow looks good. Looks good. Remember that rose thing I was talking about earlier today? Remember that? Well, it looks like people are trying to buy it. Looks like they're trying to do something. Looks like they're giving it that good old college try. Don't get shy on us now, Rose. What are you doing? What are you doing? Look at that 1 hour. Look at that 1 hour. You're fighting. You're fighting against resistance. You're like, come at me, bro. I got claws and stuff. By the way, if anybody's in the chat, drop a request. Feel free. Anyways, Ape token has my undivided attention. I hate to say it. A little because I'm bitter that I missed out on most of the gains for Ape. I'm so bitter. But hey, we have a chance of getting them again. Let's go! So, Ape token. You're in this nice, absolutely beautiful consolidation on the daily. You're about to get your golden cross tomorrow. Ape token. Just living rent free up here. All up here. Rent free. Just chilling. Just chilling. Gosh, golden cross. Kidding me? You're joking, right? Oh boy. Oh boy. Golden. Let's make it gold. It's golden cross. It's going to happen. I'm sure some people are like, why the heck is he making such a big deal out of this? This is oh, golden cross. Look at that. Yes. Golden opportunity. It's like the golden goose. Wait for the breakout and backtest. If you sole decided, just based off golden cross nomics, to get into this trade, your stop loss needs to be, has to be, no ifs, ands, or buts, has to be below this wick. Has to be below it, a little safer below these candle closes. If you can do it. Me personally, I'm like, hey, we might retrace a little bit more. I could get a lot closer to this level of support. That would make me extremely happy. That's where I get in. That's where I'm like a lion on the plains looking to catch a wounded gazelle or something. That's what I would be looking for. I guess we can get rid of our golden circle. That doesn't make much sense on the 4-hour time frame. Anyways, so the 4 hour does look like you have a little bit more downside ahead. Possibly your 1 hour time frame looks like you still have a bit of room to fall. That's okay. But if we can get a nice backtest of this level, or even a backtest of these lows, that would be extremely positive in my opinion. However, always something ruining the parade. Right there's your new supply line, apparently. I guess I'm not the only one who saw the golden cross. Guess I'm not the only one. Dang. If it could just wick down there. That would make my day. For the more risk-averse people, your stop loss would be below this trend line right here. I don't like to be that risky, especially with the 15-minute rolling over. You got the downside just waiting for you. You're at least gonna touch it. You're at least gonna touch. At least gonna touch it. Like, like bear. Come on, Bears, help us out. Help us out here. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, so that's ApeCoin and how it's living rent free in my brain. No big deal. Just rent free, chilling. It's just not fair. Dusk was actually quite or lit. Sorry, not dusk. Lit. Lit was quite interesting. So lit, oddly enough, if there wasn't the pullback today, lit would be way higher. Way higher. I mean, goodness gracious. What am I talking about, of course? You know, like, what do you mean, crazy? What do I mean is this. You have a bull flag formed, breakout, broke resistance. You have this measured move here. However, you're more than likely going to hit $1.68 because there's nothing in the middle here. There's nothing. Nothing at all. Lit. Nothing. Let's go to daily. You're going to see even more of it. There's nothing to stop you from getting to the next resistance. Zero. I don't even know why the resistance is there. Probably should be higher. Why is the resistance there? Is it a weekly or something? And of course I have it off slightly. Cool. Awesome. Resistance right there. 167.67. Is that still off? Whatever. A wick will get you there. So yeah, lit. Lit is looking good. Lit. Noted your entire measure move upon this breakout, and now you are just rounded bottom starting to go up, is to get all the way back up here. $2.73 out of this falling wedge. That's based off the weekly, so that could take you a long time. But I mean, after you break this level, like, what else is there? What else are you gonna do? You're just gonna keep going into the abyss? Like, you're just gonna keep running? Nope. 280. You're probably hitting 339. Probably. That's more than likely. I get it. I get it. I get it. The people of lit just don't want you to know. So you're looking for this weekly candle close above this. You might get a back test. Enjoy the gains. You're off to the races. You're on the road again. Aptos is confusing me because it's just not moving. It's just not. Oh, it's a little overbought on the daily. That's why. Also, it's up massively. You're still in this bigger bull flag. Makes sense. You're waiting for this simple moving average to get closer. Maybe another day or two. Maybe you actually get down to your level of support down here. We are just going to have to wait and see. APT sitting here trying to do something. It is forming a new supply line, though, which is kind of nice. No, it's not. Not yet. We got to wait for the 4-hour candle close in 6 minutes. Then maybe we could say it's a new supply line as long as it regards it as such. That would actually be kind of nice. Kind of nice. This would lead you to the breakout. If you just danced along it and then shot out, that'd be kind of nice. Some might even say poetic. Price target after that. You're not only in new all-time highs, but $24.76. Making a nice round number, $25 psychological level. There's a fib level up there too. I don't feel like bringing out the fib right now. You know I wouldn't do you dirty like that. Let's pull the fib. Let's pull the fib. I wouldn't do you dirty like that. Oh, and then also you have this weird all-time high up here, so there's that. If you get the full measured move, you go just above it. Did I get that right? Yeah, I did. So if you got above this, you would want to backtest as support. So that would actually be a great move. Hold up here for a minute, and then your next move above that would be $34.69. So Aptos, I still believe. I'll still believe. As long as Caroline can't sell it off, I believe it has a chance. Yikes. That looks terrible. What level of resistance was that? Did you make it up there? No, you didn't. Not even close. That daily candle close, just people sold it short. That surprises me. I never made support resistance level. Oh, I cared about this asset. We all can see it. Truly cared. Oh, we can't draw lines. Oh, we got a little pocket right there. Nice little pocket. You tried to get above that and couldn't. Where's this music? It feels like Halloween. Felt a lot like Halloween for a minute there. That was weird. Oh, your daily's just resetting after not breaking out. Okay, cool. I would say wait for a structure to form before trying to trade this thing. If you did not get in down here, wait for a structure because you could come straight back down. There's nothing in between these two levels, so you could come all the way back down, back test, and then go up again. These traders, they're out for blood. Your 4 hours trying to find some support right here at 4107. Yeah, don't even have your alerts set. I mean, there's just I wouldn't even look at this thing until it gets down to that level. 4107. And then upon that level, you'd look to finally finish off your move. 81% upside. Why am I finding so many of these tokens with 80% upside? Total 3? Yeah, total 3. What? Why am I seeing so many with 80% upside? Yeah, why am I seeing it? That's only 20. I understand 20%. I get it. Ew. Let's go to the weekly. Did I draw this wrong? Probably. I haven't looked at this chart in a long time. It looks just like Bitcoin. Wow. How amazing. It's like everything's correlated. Who would have thought? That right there? Yeah, it'd be right there. Weird. How very strange. And then after that, I mean, yikes. You want to talk about an alt season? Sheesh. Wait a minute. That's only 23%. 118%? Oh boy. Maybe that's why. That's probably why. Yeah, that would make a lot more sense. This here is also very telling of why all the altcoins look the exact same. Let's first off make this red. Second off, make it smaller. Thank you. So your market cap, just your evaluation of all altcoins, this is what is indicating why we're seeing such crazy rallies. We have another. What? Wow. 511 billion is possible for the altcoins excluding. So not including Bitcoin and Ethereum. If we included Ethereum, it would probably look way different. But I'm not looking at total 2. I like looking at total 3. Because total 3 gives us a very good. You mean to tell me total 3? We're seeing double digit reds out of these altcoins, and it's only down 1.2%. I'm gonna need to look at this chart more often. It's putting in bullish divergence as well. We're about to have a crazy alt season. Continued. Okay, I'm down. I am down with the get down. Even your MACD, hidden bullish divergence. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's insane. That's insane. Wow. Wow. So yeah, see you guys, bullish engulfing yesterday. That's why everything was in deep green. We're having a small retracement today. Guess what? More upside to come. More upside to come. And note it, this candle was not very big, and that all that green was wow. Wow. That's all I can say is wow. That tiny green candle created all of those double digit greens yesterday. Wow. These altcoins are they have no market cap, do they? Oh my god. That is wild. That is absolutely wild. Alright, Alley Gold. Back to that. We are seeing the further decline. You're going to try to find some support down here. Down hither. So let's go ahead and put a nice little line down there if I can remember where it's at. Okay. Right there. It's going to be a nice dotted, dashed yellow line. Just to tell us, hey, area of interest. Maybe we find some support there. Possible. And that would be a nice area to possibly take along if you can hold. Just say possible. Possible. All right, everybody. I have come up on the 1 hour mark. We have officially gotten a new 4-hour candle as of 3 minutes ago. This is the final 4 hours in the daily candle. So, make sure you are paying attention to your stop losses. Make sure you're paying attention to your supports, your resistances, and upon the close of this 4-hour candle, make the right decision. Hopefully you got a little bit of value out of this live stream, and I hope all your trades are going well. Links are down below. Join the Discord. Check out all the chart setups I post, as well as drop some requests. I am always happy to help where I can and show you some of my insights. Other than that, I'm getting out of here. Much love, everybody. Take it easy.